Melodicinvestor here. It's morning time. So I wanted to take some time and kind of really just talk about the idea of time. Today my son started pre-K, and you know, as a parent, sometimes these days can be very emotional, or you have a lot of feelings about it, thinking about, just time in general and how quickly it moves. Like, I feel like he was just here yesterday. Of course, we had a pandemic baby, so crazy times. But I wanted to at least come in here and talk about the idea of time and what I think most people are looking for today, and myself included. I think that once you find your why, it really puts things in perspective. They talk about working 40 hours, trading time for money, just that cycle of the idea that if I go to school, get a degree, get a job, work 40 hours a week, do that for 40 years, and live on 40%. For most people, that tends to, be the goal. If that is your goal, great. But there are people, and I believe there's a growing segment of the population who are realizing that today it doesn't work. I'm not saying it can't work. I'm saying it's not the life that most people want. And just another reason for me why I had to find out about investing, and why I wanted to research it more and further to really understand like what the rewards are and the benefits of it. Is it hard? For sure. But again, when I go back to my kid, thinking about him starting his first year of school, and how quickly that time went. There's a content creator that I follow. His name is Dion Talks. Shout out to you. But he says 5 years is coming, whether you like it or not, or something like that. Or are you going to be alive in 5 years? Then why not invest like it, I think is what he says. But there's a lot of truth to that. It's like, what do you want to do with your time? What are you going to do with the best years of your life, which is really, maybe that middle age life, that 30 to 60? That's a good chunk of time. And do you want to spend that reporting to work every day? Having to hurry and rush to your child's event, or rushing out the door to drop your kid off so you can get to work and be a slave to the clock. I don't know that I want that. I don't know that most people want that. I think most people want to be able to wake up on their own time. Obviously, you have to have some structure. We got to get kids out the door. We got to get, but what would that look like for you? Waking up, being able to focus on what you want to focus on, or, maybe moving through life a little more, not in a hurry, a little more leisurely. That's my why. I want to spend time with my kids. I want to spend time with my spouse. I want to spend that time cultivating relationships with friends. It's not, the goal is not to get $1 billion. The goal is not even generational wealth. If that's a byproduct and all those things happen, great. But I don't even know if I want that kind of money and level of responsibility, if I'm being completely honest. Bigger is not always better. I just really want enough to support my family and to be able to invest in more real estate. I've always wanted to create safe, clean, comfortable homes for families. That's it. When I buy real estate, one of the things I think about is, would I live here? Would I want to raise my son or daughter here? Would I put my son in the school district here? And the majority of the time, if those answers are no, then I don't. Why would I buy it? Or could I turn it into that? Maybe it's you buy the worst house on the best block. I mean, that is a thing. I mean, we'll talk about it a little bit more, but I did do that. Bought a duplex, 1946. Did a complete overhaul, and it was a true 1946. I mean, they touched nothing. Plumbing, electrical, didn't have AC. I mean, so it was a full overhaul. Had to remove some walls, put an island in, had to go through permitting with the city, had to work with the architect for structural, and this all list goes on and on and on. It turned out being a lot more money than I anticipated. More on that later, but I just wanted to come in here and just talk about the idea of time and how quickly it moves. And if you're one of those people that tend to get caught up on, oh, I'm not there yet, or it's not moving quick enough, it'll be here before you know it. Just get one and just keep and become really good at managing the one and owning the one, being a good landlord, being fair when it upholding your contracts, having all your paperwork together, all those fundamentals, get those down, and so that you don't spend a lot of time playing defense and you can play some offense. So I don't know. I think all of that to say, find your why. What are you looking for? What does the next 10 years look like for you? And then once you find your why, that thing that's going to get you up every morning, ready, fired up and go. And you're going to have some down days for sure. It's just a cycle. But at the end of the day, you can keep the main thing, and you can keep your eyes on the prize and really look ahead, and don't get distracted by everything going on in the world today. And there's a lot going on. But no one else is coming to save you. No one else is going to take care of you and your family as much and as best as you can. So that's my why. That gets me going. I think that's all I got. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. And I hope you have the day you deserve.